Blair.
Isabella Food.
Tatum Martells.
Jaron Killerman.
Alex Babcock.
Alex Agenhagen.
Tara Cunningham.
Ellis Henderson. Molly Vito.
Oriana Rapsdale.
Tanner Cole.
Cindy Hoover. Ellis Fawcett.
Welcome back to another episode of PTV. I'm Matt Blair.
And I'm Kinsey Hoover. Despite the craziness of homecoming, there's still learning going on throughout the school.
For example, in Mrs. Dibble's classroom, they are making 3D cell models.
Why is there a water balloon on this giant cookie? It's time for Mrs. Dibble's class to make plant and animal cell models.
We were trying to go and demonstrate their knowledge about the cell.
I am making a plant cell, like a 3D plant cell.
And a way that we went about this is that they build their own cell model and they use different items to represent the different organelles that have a specific function.
I'm making the nucleus of an animal cell.
The students had to present to their class, which gets them up and able to talk in front of their peers, and they would say, this represents my nucleus, and then they would have to know the functions. It's just a little bit of a twist on, they get some hands-on to do their cell models, and then they also memorize their functions for each of those organelles.
The mitochondria is this little blue one right here, and it is the powerhouse of the cell.
I have the animal cell. Nuclear membrane is the red string around the nucleus.
I thought the kids did very well. Every year I get to see more and more creativity from the kids. And some of the kids that may not do so well on some paper stuff really excel in this kind of project.
For PTV, this is Tanner Cole.
One of the traditions of homecoming is to show your school spirit by dressing up to the theme of the day.
Last week, students participated in Spirit Week for homecoming. Kicking off the week was Sea of Blue.
I love Spirit Week. I think it's really fun if people really get into it. I always try to go all out and make sure everything's just awesome.
I enjoy participating in it. I think it's a good way to get involved and encourage the sports teams during homecoming week.
On Tuesday, students showed their school spirit by wearing tie-dye. Miss Billings and Miss Miller explained how they felt about participating in Spirit Week.
Depends upon how easy the days are. Tie-day's an easy day. And twin day.
Whoops, all in one.
One of the more popular days was Twin Day.
We could not wait for Twin Day, and we thought that we were the perfect match in height and size, so we should definitely be each other's twin.
Sporting her camo on camo day, Ellis explains why she enjoys Spirit Week.
Spirit Week is a lot of fun because you don't get a lot of chances to dress up in weird outfits and be quirky, and just everybody in the school is doing it, and it's fun, and there's a kind of united front before the game so that we can all get pumped up and ready to play our best.
For PTV, this is Alex Babcock.
The excitement of Spirit Week led up to Friday, where everyone worked on certain homecoming day activities.
Homecoming afternoon was filled with many activities. While some aired up balloons, others made posters.
Mrs. Weisar pulled through and brought cookies. It's a good time. Good time here at the poster shop.
Another group made cookies.
I'm here with all these people for the homecoming thing, and we're making cookies for the to serve at the dance. Basically, 3 teams of us, and we're making chocolate chip cookies, peanut butter cookies, and snickerdoodle.
Preparing the floats for the parade was the priority for many.
We are painting posters and making balloons for our float for Cage the Cards.
We are painting cardboard for our senior float. Our theme is Roast the Cards. You'll see it in the parade.
My role is I'm holding the sign that says sophomores on the back, and I will be throwing candy.
And I am the king of Panther cards.
Students also took time to practice for the pep rally skits. Festive decorations add the final touch.
Drawing paws for the homecoming with chalk. I think I like mine the best.
For PTV, this is Taya Cunningham.
Students put a lot of effort into their floats for the homecoming day parade.
The marching band kicked off the traditional Phillipsburg High School homecoming parade with the school song.
the band, the homecoming candidates followed tradition and rode in style down Main Street. The juniors, with their Cage the Cardinals float, claimed first. The seniors received second. Fly the Cardinals was the theme for the freshmen, who got third. Sophomores came in last. The FFA created a float with the theme Smoke the Cardinals. For PTV, this is Isabella Futh.
After the parade, people make their way down to Panther Stadium for the pep rally.
Here are some highlights.
Cardinals, Cardinals, what do you see? I hear the bullhorn yelling at me.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, about that bass.
With homecoming comes the crowning of a king and queen.
The coronation took place before the football game. Candidates were Wyatt Ratzliff and Cassie Wells, Lucas Jacobs and Sadie Rodriguez, Stuart Linneman and Lindsay Soliday, Isaac Coombs and Colette Keaton, Sam Sage and Dakota Wilkinson, and Ian Chestnut and Mindy Gower.
Voted on by the Phillipsburg High School student body, the 2014 king is Wyatt Ratzliff. And your 2014 homecoming queen is Lindsay Soliday. For the royal kiss. It's all right.
Reporting for PTV, this is Kinsey Hoover.
Congratulations to Lindsay and Wyatt.
And finally, the reason we have homecoming, the football game.
The Panthers took on the Plainville Cardinals for our homecoming game. The Panthers worked their way down the field with several carries. Brock Means picked up good yardage here. Running back Nate Pruitt picks up the first down for the Panthers. After marching down the field, quarterback Sam Sage changes it up with a pass, and Zach Davis hangs on for the touchdown! The Cards get stopped short here with good pressure from the defense. In the second quarter, the Plainville quarterback gets sacked by Lucas Jacobs. On this keeper, quarterback Sam Sage gets outside and picks up good yards for the Panthers. On the ground, Brock Means breaks through the line for another Panther touchdown. Panthers lead at half, 14-0. The Cardinals still can't get things going in the third quarter. But the Panthers can.
Oh yeah, we ran up the middle a lot. Couldn't do it without the blockers up front. They did a big role in the game, so that was good. And
not only did they run it up the middle, but Sage is able to get outside again for the third touchdown. Panthers keep the heat on, and Connor Boxer grabs the fumble. Scoring the fourth and final touchdown, Pruitt gets to the end zone on a big run.
Well, when I ran that touchdown run, it was a good run. They blocked really well on that, and I just saw the hole, and I just took it, and then I saw that guy coming after me, and I just stiff armed him right in the face. I wasn't going to let him take that away from me.
Panthers win 27-0.
The game as a whole, we could have played a lot better. We came and we didn't really play as well as we could have, but it was still a good win, and proud of us.
We played well overall, I think. We have a lot to work on, come back stronger next week.
For PTV, this is Matt Blair.
Here's an update on our other sports teams.
Tennis, cross country, and volleyball.
On Tuesday, September 16th, the high school tennis team hosted a quad.
Today we have a lot of people playing out of position and maybe even at a last-minute change. So I think they're competing well and playing hard, but they are out there trying to do their best. Our one doubles team, Brittany and Lindsay, have dominated their first 2 matches, so I'm very happy about that. And the rest of them they're playing okay today.
Number 1 doubles, Lindsay Soliday and Brittany Grodoff placed first.
We've played really well. Competition hasn't been the strongest, but as the season is progressing towards the second half, we're going to start to have more intense conversation where it's close matches. Our goals for the next meet would probably be placing either first or just high enough to keep our record going strong. Ellsworth is never really an easy meet. There's bigger teams there that we're going to see more regionals, but it's going to be a good experience for us.
Number 2 doubles, Maggie Malbert and Suzanne Huntley placed first. Number 1 singles, Macy Whitmer placed third, and number 2 singles, Alex Eisenhagen also placed third.
I feel our team is improving just in the whole overall court movement. At the beginning of the season, a lot of them were just wanting to stand still after they hit it, and we're starting to show a lot more movement on the court, being better prepared to receive the ball. I think that's been our main improvement this season.
For PTV, this is Wyatt Ratzliff. On September 18th, the Phillipsburg cross-country team went to Smith Center.
I felt this meet went really well. We came with 6 athletes. We brought home 3 medals. Tanner Cole came home with 5th place in JV. Jasa Fink came home with 1st place in JV. And Wyatt Ratzliff came home with 1st in varsity.
I beat 2 girls on varsity and got 1st place in JV.
Last meet I got 10th, and this meet I got 5th.
This meet always has great competition. We see some teams we haven't seen yet this year. We see Republic County, and they always bring a full team, as well as Beloit. They always bring a good team, so there's good competition here. Next meet is at Rimrock, and Rimrock is always a good time. It's a really big meet. We see hundreds of kids running each at it when we run. It's a really fun course to run and a nice little preview for state.
For PTV, this is Wyatt Ratzliff.
PHS hosted the McCook Bison for their only home game so far. The Panthers start the first set well when Colette Keaton sets up Bartels with a kill. Keeping it going, Keaton sets Sadie Rodriguez, who gets it to fall for a point. Bartels shoots the ball off the hands of the Bison to score again. Despite some good plays, the Panthers lose the first set. The Lady Panthers waste no time in the second set as Keaton backsets Bartels for the kill. Keaton serves up a nice one. McCook scrambles for the return. Panthers take advantage and set up Rodriguez. Minigaro passes in Keaton, who sets up the back row attack by Cassie Rose for the point. Panthers win the second set 25-10. In the third set, Lauren Davis sets up Erica Hoover for the kill. Wells digs for Keaton, who sets up Bartels for another score. Panthers win the third set, but lose the fourth set. In the fifth set, Panthers take control. From match point, Claire Keaton saves one out of the net, and Bartels taps it over for the win. Panthers beat McCook. For PTV, this is Alyssa Fawcett.
After graduation, many PHS athletes have gone to play college sports. Tana Bartels has more on those who have gone on to play volleyball.
In recent years, several PHS grads have gone on to play college volleyball. I'm here at Gross Memorial Coliseum with Reagan Vanderplas, a Fort Hays State volleyball player. What advice do you have for high school students that want to play in college?
My advice would be to go the extra mile in all the sports that you want to do. So if you want to play volleyball, you need to take the next step. Start getting involved in club. Start coming in before and after your practice, even in high school, because the speed of the game changes so much, and there's so much I've learned just playing volleyball that I never would have thought about.
How do you think your experiences in sports will help in the future?
There's a lot of things that you do on the court that you will do in real life. Our coach just talked to us actually about calling the ball and communicating, because if you don't communicate with the person beside you about who's going to get that next ball, then there's going to be confusion. And the same, if you don't talk with your husband about who's going to pick up your child's going to get left. So communicating really helps in sports and in real life.
PHS graduates Melissa Blair and Haley Thompson are teammates once again at Kansas Wesleyan.
Playing in college is a lot different than high school. There's a lot better players. You're not playing with people that you've grown up around. So it's different getting used to a whole group of girls that you've never really met or played with before.
The biggest difference between the two would probably be the tempo. Everything's a lot faster, so you have to be quicker on everything, and you have to have smarter intelligence, so you have to read the ball earlier and be there quicker. Basically, it's just the tempo is the biggest thing.
And the biggest thing that coaches look for are personalities, leadership qualities. You have to have a smart IQ on the court. You have to try to your energy has to be fire all the time.
2010 graduate Mackenzie Wyman had a successful career at Fort Hays State.
The biggest difference about playing in college compared to high school would definitely be the talent. Everyone's very talented that plays in college, and you kind of have to learn how to lead in different ways than you did in high school. My best memory throughout my volleyball career would definitely be when I received a Distinguished Leadership Award through Fort Hays State University. It was a surprise, and my teammates and coaches kind of pushed me out onto the court during the men's halftime of a basketball game, and my family was there too to see me receive this award, so that was very awesome. I believe that athletics will help me for my future career tremendously. It definitely helped me step in front of a group of people and perform under pressure, and it also helped me speak in front of a group of people, which I definitely struggle with. So that helped me do that before I went out and looked for what I wanted to do with my career.
Another PHS top athlete, Lindsay Dezine, continued her volleyball career in college.
First out of high school, I decided to go to a junior college where I went to Hutchinson Community College. And then after my sophomore year, I decided to transfer to a school in Oklahoma called Southwestern Oklahoma State. Some of the things I gained from playing college volleyball would have to be self-discipline. And then one of the main things I gained from playing college volleyball would be I have some of the most amazing friendships would be gained from playing at both the two schools that I have, and they'll be my friends for the rest of my life.
For PTV, this is Tatum Bartels.
This year, the homecoming dance was on Saturday. Let's take a look.
My favorite line dance is be tied between the Cotton Eye Joe and Copperhead Road. My favorite thing about the homecoming dance is getting to dress up and be with my girlfriend for different occasions.
I like the decorations.
Girls can do anything guys can do, only better.
Oh, really? Let's see how the guys do on the catwalk with their high heels. Here's our fun feature.
I'm a model, you know what I mean, and I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk, yeah, I do my little turn on the catwalk. Too sexy by far.
that wraps up another episode of PTV. I'm Matt Blair.
And I'm Kinsey Hoover. Stay classy, Phillipsburg High.